Hey, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Kwakadash. Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, who has taught me this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the icon across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth. And we're selected to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord, one of videos edifying. Lord, I can get something from this video. It's a quick video on transit, man. I was thinking earlier, thinking the spirit that hit me earlier, to do a video on, just the old man, and putting the old man off daily, right? Because once you in this truth and you experience certain things and you understand certain things now that you didn't understand in the world, with that comes change, man. And with that, you should want to change because, who we were in this world, it was leading us to death. It was leading us to straight destruction, man. You know what I mean? So now we got the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It's best that, you're going to change, man. And that actually change is required of you. Change is, you can't be the same. If the spirit dealing with you, you're going to change. But you can't be the same guy you were in the world, and it's truth. It don't mesh. It don't work because you got to, like I always say, we were marinated in the Babylon juice, man. So we were subject to the bullshit, right? We were, we didn't know certain different things, man. We were raised under the wickedness of this world, right? Now we had we had an idea that things were wrong, and even had a zeal, so you knew, you might have had certain different things that you did and that you didn't do, just for an integrity purpose. But as far as any type of righteousness, man, we really did not, and we really didn't have that like that. We didn't. Now as being Israelites, yeah, we had a sense of what to do and what not to do. But man, we was niggas in this world, man. And I was thinking earlier today that when you come into this knowledge, it's like being renewed. When you come into this, when you come in, and you especially get around Akim, it's you pick up new traits, man, that make you different. You know what I mean? That from who you were in the world. That old man. Scriptures talk about the old man. That old man was. Fuck, that old man is really your biggest enemy, man. You know what I mean? Old man is, so it's really, I always say, man, that we got this truth and we understand it. That's a form of mercy, man, because the Lord could have left us out there. I always remember that. And even in this truth, with us increasing in knowledge and increasing in understanding and knowing certain things that the world don't know, man, we still nothing, man, because the Lord is giving us that, man. The Lord is giving us that. It's not of our own will. It's not of our own. Scripture said the Lord directed the man's steps. So the Lord is giving us that, man. The knowledge, the understanding of certain things. That come from the Lord, man. It ain't of our own doing. So I always remember that. What is that? Paul said that. He said, I believe it was Paul. He said, though I'm a man of the Lord, though I know certain different things, I know this and that, I'm still nothing. You're still nothing. That's the attitude you gotta have, man. And it's truth. I'm not saying walk around with your head down. I'm just saying, look, man, fool, we've been called, Lord willing, we've been chosen. I've been called, Lord willing, I'm chosen, and that's a good mentality to have, and, scriptures say, put on as the elect. We got to put on as the trace of the elect, got to put on being humble, being meek, man, being, caring for one another, giving alms, man, being a man of integrity, right? Not a man that has a proud look or prideful or, prideful because of the possessions that he might have, or that you might have, or the things that you might know. Because everything that's given to us can be taken, it can be taken away. It can be. Like, I was watching a video earlier today, and Apostle Ramla had did a video, and the brother was in the car driving, and he said something, man. He said, a lot of these dudes, you see, they went to the NBA or the NFL, they end up, after blowing through that money, end up under a bridge. They end up, not being the person that they were, but, in their heyday, you probably couldn't tell them niggas nothing. And you can't be like that in this truth. Right? I mean, it's the Lord that allows us to maintain. It's the Lord that allows us to feed our families. Man, it's the Lord that allows us to do the things that we do, to make it in the house and out the house safely, to make it to camp safely, to do these videos. Right? We can't never forget that, man. It ain't of our doing, man. Our doing was the nigga in the world. Remember, that's what I was saying to myself earlier, man. My doing was a nigga in the world, man. That nigga in the world, that was me. Right? But now I'm made new, through this word, man. And now it's the new man. And now it's like, okay, now the focus is putting on and keeping off the old man and the things that you used to. That's what this is all about, man. Okay? Let me go here. Let me get some scriptures, man. This is, and I'm not gonna say that's what it's all about, but that's what it's about. That's one of the things that it's about. But nonetheless, it's about that. This is Colossians 3, and 1. It says, "If ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Father. Set your affections on things above, not on things of the earth. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in the Most High." It says, "When Hamashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory." Because his men are going to be joint heirs with him, right? So the power he's going to receive, his men is going to receive that as well. Certain different things in spiritual power. It says what? This mortal should put on immortality. Okay, it says, when Hamashiach 5, it says, "Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil, concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry." And in the world, we had all these traits, man. Whether it was on a big level or whether it was on a small level. It says, "For which things sake the wrath of the Most High cometh of the children of disobedience, in the which ye also walked sometime when ye lived in them." And we did. Okay, it says, "But now ye also put off these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds." Because indeed, in the world, we might have been, certain different, we had them traits, man. Evil concupiscence, being covetous, right? Fornication, right? Whether you was a serial adulterer and, gang banging and selling drugs, or maybe you was doing them, I don't know. But those are the things that are old. But that's how the world had us, man. So you can't turn back into you see where the world had you. The world had you and was profiting off of you being a nigga. It's 12, it says, "Put on therefore as the elect of the Most High, holy and beloved, bowels of mercies, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering, forbearing one another and forgiving one another. If any man have a quarrel against any, even as Hamashiach forgave you also, so also do ye." Right? Forgiveness, man. Like the brother said, a couple weeks ago, like, "Blessed is the merciful." I'll remember that. Yeah. These are the traits we gotta have, man. Put on these traits. Okay? And that's being a man of the Lord, man. That's what's required to be a man of the Lord, man, to be in his truth. You gotta be made new. You can't have, the old man and this truth, it ain't gonna mingle. Because this truth is everything, is against everything that the old man was. And the old man is against everything the truth is about. You know? And I was thinking about that earlier. I'm like, man, that old man is a motherfucker. But it's a fight every day. Some days are easier than others. Some days are harder than others. But nonetheless, it's a fight. But always remember, man, this world had us in a fucked up state. And it will keep you in a fucked up state if the Lord wants you to be there. So I thank Yahweh Shai, man, for giving me understanding, man. Because brothers got certain friends in the world and all that. You see where these niggas is at, man. You see how they think mentally. Man, this truth make you different, man. And that's a beautiful thing. And it's not to be taken lightly. Something to be taken very serious, man. Okay? So with that, man, Lord, when the video is edifying, only I can got something from this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakwakadash. I want to tell you brothers to keep pushing. On to the next. Shalom.